Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
Today's starting pitcher, Cam Schlittler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Nope, that's inside.
That one drilled left field. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. So digging in, Hunter Goodman. Inside.
That's inside.
Ball one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Schlittler, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Here's Max Muncy. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And
that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here in Denver, and our starting pitcher here today, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here?
a power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Arozarena in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. McGonigal gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the goal. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away. Here's Juan Soto. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's two down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. He'll circle the bases, and now they're out in front. It's 3-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
High fly ball right field. Carroll settles underneath it. He's got it. Top of the second, leading off, Luis Arraez. Tap foul at the plate. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag and quickly one away in the second.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Ball one. Aye.
Swings through that one for strike two. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Triple digits. Back here at Coors Field once he digs in.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Muncy.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. A rise. Should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting it, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. On the ground to the left. Adames. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias now at the plate. Foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Rosarena swings through it for strike one. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
A 1 down. Rosarena on the move. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A 2-run blast. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tanner Scott.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
That is the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar. Ball one there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Inside ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela under it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Up next for Tokyo.
So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. That's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's low.
Swings and misses. Back here in Denver, Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Arise under it. And there's one down. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 1. He flat out to right in his first trip.
Number 13, Matt Muncy.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No question about this one. It's out of here. A shot to the opposite field. Luis Arise stands in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball. Hey!
Popped up. Adames under this one. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. New inning getting started.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next is the designated hitter. And it's fouled away.
Nope, that's the ball.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Luis Arias. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. On a line. And that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in. Kevin McGonigal. In the air, left field. Andujar giving chase. Fair ball. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Throw to second, save. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. That's ripped into the outfield. 1 away. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score is the runner from 3rd, and they now lead by 9. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Line drive, base hit. Coming around 3rd is Soto. He will score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. 1 out man at first. Dylan Dingler, the next to hit. Right side, and that one handled. 1 at second. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin. Back here in Denver, so now it's Freddie Freeman. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Jackknife's out of the way. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Miguel Andujar.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Nope, that's down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Foul ball there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And that is downstairs. Ball one. In the air, left field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Max Muncy at the dish.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That one felt good.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now it's going to be Luis Arias. Base hit center field. Vladdy coming around third. Now a long throw home. The tag, out.
He's out.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill under it. And there are 2 down.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Antonio Senzatella.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and third, 2 away. Juan Soto now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Double steal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill on his way over. And that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, stepping in, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Yeah.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. takes it in for the out. Here comes Max Muncy, 1 for 2.
Ball, that's in.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Fights it off, he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a ball popped in the air. The rise. 1 down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him instead of a line.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back here in Denver, Willie Adames stands in. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hey!
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On Duhar in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the Kaiju, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Sliced hard but foul. Adames leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside just missed. Check swing and he went. And the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Muncy sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. To the right side. Fair ball. Freeman steps on the bag, and they got him. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Caleb Killian. McGonigal in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Rosarena now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Checks over to first. Back safely. Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. And a swing and a miss. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Now pitching, Louis Bartlett.
Swinging a foul straight back. Varland, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Nope.
Good eye in that spot.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And that's a fair ball.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Number 4, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 at second, double play. They can't see. Back here in Denver, here's Juan Soto.
Ball 1.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Wastes no time there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance.
Dives back out. And the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it, and that is that. And we're back. Now the third baseman, number 13.
Ball 1.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball. Muncy fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Adames at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And now it's even up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Got him. That's the ball game. 14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining. welcome you to Los Angeles. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's San Francisco taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Dodgers, number 70. All right, just about ready for baseball. Kevin McGonigal now on the plate.
Kevin McGonigal.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him swinging. One away. Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats the throw very close right there. Here's Juan Soto. Step off throw to first. A Rosarena back and he's out. They picked him off.
Ball, that's out.
Up the middle. Bats up with it. The throw to first. They get the out on Soto. And that's the third out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
And that drops in for a strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.